Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am super excited. I'm going to get to try the MS661C that we unboxed last time. So as you can see, the newest member of our little chainsaw family. And little, not really the right adjective for this guy. It is huge. It weighs, I think, 16 pounds. Has 90 cc's. And I got it specifically because I'd like to start milling, but the guys wanted it for a little more power with the larger hardwood trees that we have to fell here. So our next most powerful saw is the MS462, which is a 70 cc saw, and I was prepared in doing a side-by-side comparison to be like shocked at how much larger this one would seem next to it. But honestly, they're not that different. The length of the body is the same. The 661 is slightly wider and a little bit higher, obviously heavier, but profile-wise, it's very similar to the 462, and it has a lot of similar features. It has the same toolless plugs for the gas and the oil, the same anti-vibration system. It also has the captive nuts on the cover, which are super handy. I don't know if I told you the story of the time I lost my nuts in the snow. They weren't tight enough, and then they were gone. So this is super, super handy. Love it. Has a decompression valve on the top right here. Chain brake and start switch are the same as on the 462. Difference-wise, it's got this super neat back cover that's really easy to open to access the spark plug and the filter, and it's super easy to put back on as well. Ta-da! It's also got two spikes on the front, some big dogs, one on each side of the bar. It also has the M-tronic carb adjustment and the side chain tensioning screw, which I don't have in my little MS170, but all our other saws have it, and it's pretty awesome. So, all right, let's get this fueled and oiled, and we'll go give him a try. Need to show you that I finally figured out these plugs. The little notch on the side right here, you can see it. This is where the string is. When you're putting the plug in, you line this black line up with that little notch right here, and then it's always in perfectly. That is a long bar. So we have a 28-inch light bar on this saw. It's heavy enough as it is, so we opted for the lighter one. And oh boy. This is gonna be an adventure. Let's go. This is the log I'm going to try to cut with the 661. The log was started from this tree here, and not far off the ground. It had a V in it. So the top parts are going to the sawmill, but this part's going to be firewood, so it'll be perfect to practice on. So I'm all set to get started. You can see that the guys have helped me set up the log in such a way that I won't risk hitting the ground since I'm not used to such a long bar. So we've cut the end off already of this log and placed it underneath as kind of a buffer between the log and the ground. So that way, pretty sure I will not hit the ground, but I'm still going to be extra careful of that. So I successfully made a few cookies with the 661. I was super nervous about trying this saw. I found it really heavy and felt very awkward using it, and I'm sure my discomfort will show in the video. But I'm glad I tried it anyways, even if I was pretty scared of it. I didn't find it cut through as quickly as I was expecting it to. Could be because this wood is super dense. It's a really old birch, and it's right at the base of a split in the tree, so that could be a reason. We did do a test with the 462 in this tree as well, and it also had a hard time. Could also be because this saw is brand spanking new. It might need a couple tanks for the break-in period and then might liven up. I've been super lucky to be able to try a variety of saws since I got started. So I was able to try a 261 and then a 462, and between the two there's this 20cc difference, and I really noticed that difference. When I got the 462 for the first time, it was like, yikes. I was kind of expecting the same feeling going from the 462 to the 661, but it wasn't quite there. So I'm not sure if it's just me, or because this wood is very dense, or the saw is new. But I really didn't notice such a remarkable wow going from the 462 to the 661. That being said, I'm looking forward to trying it for milling. I think it's going to be much more in my wheelhouse than using it on the daily basis. I think the guys are really going to love it for cutting big old trees like this. But yeah, for me, it's going to be a milling only experience. One other thing I noticed is it was a little bit more shaky than with the 462. It has the same anti-vibration system, but I felt like maybe on this one it's a bit stiffer, which makes sense. It's a larger saw, it can have larger bars. Otherwise, it felt pretty similar to the 462 in the experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed trying it out with me, and I hope we'll see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye.
Le boquín.